walls, slabs, windows, doors, stairs, and railings. This video shows the results sped up. 3D is on the left, 2D on the right. Let's get started. With the help of the wizards, the walls are designed in 3D with only a few clicks. To draw the 2D walls, you are forced to use lines, polylines, parallels, rectangles, trim all of them where there is a conjunction, and fill them using the desired hatching or filling with considerable time effort. 3D openings not only automatically have the same thickness as the walls in which they are inserted, the height is also defined at the same time. In the 2D drawing, to define an opening, you're forced to create at least 2 lines and insert symbols changing their position with several functions such as move, rotate, and mirror. While inserting windows and doors, their symbols are also placed in the right direction with just one click. The room stamps are also quickly created in 3D. Various attributes and even the finish can be defined in a dialog box. The areas are calculated automatically and can be placed in the drawing as a legend. The work in 3D, including dimensioning, is complete in only 6.5 minutes. While the ground floor is still not completed in the 2D drawing, with the 3D method, the saved time can be used to draw the second floor, the roof floor, create a section and multiple views as well as a rendering of the model, and extract reports for quantity takeoff. Sections and views can be derived from the 3-dimensional BIM model with only a few clicks. Even shadows can be depicted. What is more is that if you change something in the 3D model, all your sections and views are updated automatically. Views can be created just as easily as a quick rendering. With 6 minutes and 30 seconds compared with 14 minutes and 20 seconds, we had a 55% saving in processing time thanks to a 3D working method. Benefit from the many advantages of the intelligent building model. For example, if you determine quantities directly from the model or use the powerful visualization tools in ALLPLAN.
I hope you liked the video. Now we are going to hop on Lumion presentation. This will be a pretty short presentation because for Lumion everything is pretty much self-explanatory. Just like the software, it's easy to learn, to use, and it creates astonishing photorealistic renders. About 72 out of 100 design studios in the world use Lumion in their everyday work. Here are some of its key features. It can create renders very quickly, regardless of the resolution, Full HD, 4K, 8K. Such render with heavy effects and medium loaded scene should not take longer than a minute to render images in 4K, while for one simple Full HD render, the approximate wait time is around 20-30 seconds, depending on your graphic card. Lumion can also make video animations, which can be a very significant turn point when you're presenting your project to an investor. It is easy to use, it's intuitive, so that everyone can learn how to use Lumion in very short time. It has a comprehensive library of elements that consists of high-quality trees, indoor, outdoor elements, buildings, various materials, textures, and so on. It also enables you to create unimaginable scenes. Also, Lumion leaves a possibility to expand the library with new elements, new textures, and others. If you're inexperienced, you don't have to worry about anything, because one of the main advantages of Lumion is its learning curve. That means that every user can get the hang of it in no time and learn new functions on his own. Lumion also provides integrations with other software in form of live synchronization, where you immediately see the changes you've made in the modeling software. For example, SketchUp, AutoCAD, or others, and you can see the change directly inside Lumion. Software that supports live sync with Lumion are AutoCAD, SketchUp, Revit, Arhicad, Rhino, and Vectorworks. But that list will be expanded. And also, one of the most important features is creation of realistic renders while using effects provided in Lumion. Here's a typical Lumion user workflow. First, the basis for a high-quality render is a high-quality model generated in one of the softwares. Here's just a couple of them listed. After the model is generated, we export it to Lumion, where we add different textures, objects, materials, and terrain. After everything is defined and the effects are added, we create renders. But bear in mind that once you've created a render, you can always go back and make some changes. Now I'd like to show you several pictures rendered in Lumion with and without post-production. Here's a picture of a hotel exterior with some of the interior elements. Example that's provided with Lumion installation. From examples, you can maybe take ideas of how to do something, or maybe you can just steal their effects. And if you wish to apply the same effects like shadows, reflections, sun placement, real skies, sun study, and so on. Another beautiful picture of an exterior. And here's maybe my favorite picture because it looks so realistic and has so much detail. Or maybe this one is my favorite, I forgot. I can't make up my mind really. I'll leave you guys to vote on it. Here's another exterior picture. It's all rendered inside Lumion with small to none post-production. Now we can hop on to interior renders. You can see all the details. For example, look at those floor planks. There's a different gap between each plank, which really adds up to the reality of the visualization. Here's a living room visualization and a rendered hotel lobby. Here you can notice that this is actually a much larger object imported into Lumion, which adds to its advantages because you can create huge scenes inside Lumion and create high quality renders. For example, stadiums, concert halls, airports, actually entire villages, and so on. In Lumion, you can also create various solutions so that you can create a cool GIF image like this one on the right side with several materials of floor or vertical surface. It also provides import of DWG files. And in the latest version, fine detail nature was added. On the right side, you can actually even see the effect that's added inside Lumion, and it's the windy effect. You can actually see the animation of the leaves moving because of the wind. Another cool feature inside Lumion is displacement mapping. Displacement mapping is a quick and intuitive tool that can significantly enhance the look and the feel of the materials in your 3D rendering project. Like you can see on the sand, you can see all the relief on it. Real skies at night. If you want, maybe you can add Aurora Borealis. Photo matching, well, something that's really used lately because most people like to take pictures with their drones and then place their objects inside of the picture. So that's also possible inside Lumion. Height maps, if you maybe want to add a context to your render. And here's a here's a video that our Lumion users created. Another possibility of Lumion, other than the creation of realistic renders and animations like the one you see just now, is a possibility to create panoramic views. Panoramic views are automatically uploaded on the Lumion website and sent to the email. Once you've went on the link, you can just move inside the interior. You can rotate 360 inside of the interior. And a render like this, panoramic render, is done in less than 20-30 seconds, depending on the scene. Let's go back to our presentation. To end the presentation, here are several pictures of interior we rendered inside Lumion that we have also shown on one of our Lumion webinars that you can find on our YouTube channel. Here you can see the link to the YouTube channel. Go on and check it. You'll see a webinar where we actually rendered this entire scene. Thank you so much for attending this webinar. If you have any questions, you can find us on info@baldinistudio.hr. And of course, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.